Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And this year we have seen just about everything COVID related. Well, now we're about to learn about a new thing we never thought we'd talk about: door-to-door vaccinations. The COVID-19 pandemic has forced all of us to sail into uncharted waters as we navigated this once-in-a-century occurrence. We've known that the key to turning it all around was a vaccine to offer protection. But getting folks to take the steps necessary to get that vaccine hasn't always been easy.
When we got the most recent 45377 data, we realized that we only had about 30% of the population that had gotten vaccines in this zip code, so we wanted to get that bumped up. So we talked to the health department, and they agreed that it was a good idea, and they gave us some guidelines, and we put together a procedure. And once kind of the heavy lifting was done, our community resource person Scott Jacobs took the reins and just kind of makes this thing work every week.
Vandalia Fire Chief Chad Follick says the process to sign up for a vaccine house call is pretty simple.
You go on to our Facebook page, there's a couple of links there. You can select the link. It'll take you to just a real short kind of information card. You fill that out, and our CRR guy reaches out to you and starts to establish the appointment.
As more and more adults are getting the vaccine, Follick says the division is looking at how best to get the school-age population inoculated.
What we hope to do now is start to coordinate maybe some mobile vaccine clinics at the schools so that the students can get vaccinated. And we're talking about maybe trying to do a drive-up kind of situation. But we have been getting phone calls from parents and having their children vaccinated at home, which has worked out really well for us. We've gone to houses and done everybody in the household, 4 or 5 people. We've done 1 or 2.
At this point, the Division of Fire is making vaccine house calls every Friday, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive.
We've had nothing but positive comments. We had a woman in the community that had her daughter vaccinated, allowed us to use that image on some of our Facebook campaigns. So it's been nothing but positive. And the nice thing about it is we get out, we have a little 15-minute waiting period. We have to stay there. We get an opportunity to do some things like check smoke detectors and CO detectors, and talk to you about our Vandalia Important Person program, our VIP program, and see if there's anything else we can do for you as a fire department in our community outreach.
Vandalia's Fire Division takes the issue of customer service very serious. So while some say house calls for COVID vaccines is an unprecedented level of service, Chief Follick says it's just the tip of the iceberg.
And we believe that this is really just the start of a good community outreach, a good community paramedicine program. We think there's other things to come that are kind of out of the box thinking for the fire department. And I would tell everybody just kind of stay tuned, because I think this is the first step in many steps we're going to do to make our service a value add and give you a reason why you choose Vandalia to reside in.
So the idea of a Division of Fire putting the vaccine in a vehicle and driving it to your home sounds a little out of the box right now. But from what we understand, other departments in this region are looking at the success of the Vandalia program and considering a similar program of their own. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.